Yeah.
Hey. We're back for the Warblers. And you heard all the intro stuff, so I don't know why I'm making this into an intro. Welcome to the Warbler channel, not the Warbler, the Roleplay Give channel, where we're going to play some Warbler Brothers sing-along today, aka Candlekeep Mysteries, chapter... Just kidding. It's the price of beauty. So we are on our fourth evening of playing the price of beauty, I believe, this chapter. And I think our friendly neighborhood Sean is going to give us a recap of last episode.
Yes. We picked up last episode with some successful... What do we want to say? Buddy had gone invisible and was successfully talking folks into getting into the pool room where we could test to see if they actually were takers in the water. Buddy, abound with confidence from that success, had tried similar tactics with slightly more powerful enemies and was quickly snuffed out by a dog. We had to be a little more forceful in our capturing of what we now believe were takers. The main bad guy, Green Song, escaped. Our fun water friend gave Joey the gift of flight. Joey then flew around and is now in a hallway. The man whose name we learned is Dusk talked massages, a couple other things. Dusk is also interested in one Silvery, but knew nothing of Fortrax, who's that we're here actually looking for.
Fortrax.
8 tracks.
8 tracks. All
Yes,
4
8
tracks.
Yes. Moose Tracks ice cream. Couldn't find them. But we're looking for Silvery too, who the water woman wants. So that's where we left off. The rest of us were given the what to a bartender as well. So there you have it.
Excelente. So we're gonna go in sort of an initiative introduction order, starting with the folks in the bar room, because we left off with Joey. So, 3 of you are Buddy, Steve, and Arwen. You are standing at the bar, talking to Schubert.
Yes.
What else you doing? Last time you talked to Schubert, you asked him about Green Song, and he reminded you, "Oh yeah, she's boss, man. Don't mess around with Green Song. She's kitchen queen."
And would she be in the kitchen, do you think? Like, where's the boss normally hang out?
Nah. Well, yeah, she's usually in the kitchen, but she left, when Scarlet walked out. So I don't know where she went after that. I haven't really seen her.
Okay. And if Greensog wasn't here and you had a problem, who would be maybe second in charge?
Oh, well, I'd probably go find Azursa.
And what about third in charge? Let's say Zursa also.
Well, then I'd probably find Morgan. And if Morgan was around, maybe Saith. And if Saith and Morgan and Azursa and Greensong were all gone, then I'd probably find Morty. And he and I, we've got this plan. We're going to go get a cabin, just him and I. We're going to hunt ducks. It's going to be the best. But really, that's never going to happen because, Morty is Greensong's dog. So... Yeah. I'm not gonna get Morty really. Like, when are they ever gonna leave me alone? Right.
Yeah. So the dog has more clout in this organization than you do.
Ouch, man.
I'm just sorry.
You really. I think of Morty like a peer. I'm not worse than Morty. We're like on the same level. Same level, man. He's like my equal.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to hear. I'm gonna go chase down my brother, who you might have seen just fly through here. So.
All right. What about you two guys? You need anything? I got some drinks and stuff. You gonna hang out for a while?
Is that me and
Hey, Drake.
That's me and Arwen? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna
I'll
order,
take a butterbeer.
and I will
I
judge.
got some butter and I got some beer. You want me to melt the butter and pour it in the beer? Is that
You
how that
want
works?
to
Okay.
eat a
I could
fucking
totally do that.
sandwich, but
He grabs a stick of butter and he puts it in his armpit while he starts pouring a beer. What were you
And
gonna say, Arwen?
I'm gonna judge his beer and then tell him how he should drink my beer.
Arwen
I'm going to
interrupted you.
throw my beer in his face and be like, "That's disgusting. Why would you do that?"
He hasn't given it to you yet.
Or
But
when he
alright.
does, I'm going to.
Oh
The action.
man. Why would you ask for butter in your beer? I did what you asked, man. Why would it be like
Butter
that?
beer, not butter in my beer.
Well,
You ding-dong, you Nimrod, you nincompoop. What a maroon.
I don't like you, man. You're killing the vibe. I'm gonna go. Do you need anything, man? And he looks over at Steve.
Yeah, I would like a Candlekeep Pale Ale.
Oh, we don't serve. Do we serve? Nope. I got seltzer and tonic and some stuff like some water that was been like given fizz while it was near grapefruit.
Yeah, but you just had a beer that you ruined with butter, so you've got to have some sort of beer as well.
I do a sarsaparilla.
There's no alcohol here.
No, man, we're cleansing.
Oh, we're gonna be eating
All the
grape nuts.
cleanse.
I walk away. Next thing you know, he's gonna want us to do enemas.
If you need an enema, you go over there. You see Dusk. I mean, well,
No
Dusk
one
doesn't
has
really do
ever
enemas, but
walked
he
in
seems.
anywhere and said, "I need an enema." Just stop.
I mean, Dusk will help you out. Fine.
Yeah.
Do you do like prostate checks too, man? I don't know if I'm quite up to that age, but I'll get there.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but I don't actually do anything.
I'm just asking questions, man.
I can relax the muscles of your posterior, but I don't actually probe them in any way, shape, or form.
Oh,
I really need to know who's talking to people. This is becoming a problem.
So Joey asked a question.
I'm just spitballing.
Just,
I'm just throwing out ideas.
You need to find somebody, I believe, and he pushes open the door behind him.
Oh, you think
I'll
out
see
that
you
way?
I'll see you in 7 minutes.
Should I go that way?
You don't have to. I just thought you were
You're
coming
suggesting that maybe I want to?
through. You said you were going through, and this is the only exit in this area, either than this or the door behind you.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Can I hear him
Okay.
from where I'm at?
Yeah. Joey is not a quiet person.
No.
You saw him go through the doors.
Oh, I did? Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I got there after the fact, actually.
I think you probably, yeah.
I think
maybe you did, but you can hear him.
Okay.
You can hear him.
All right, Joey's this way. I'm going this way. You guys can drink your non-beer, your near beer. I'll see you later.
I'm right there with you. Need to talk to the 12th person in charge.
Arwen's following too?
Yep.
Okay.
Going to this yurt.
Okay, so Joey, as you get outside, you see to your right, not a yurt, in fact, you see a tower. It's quite finely crafted and rises among the trees. It's not very far, as you can see from the path. There is a statue at the front door of a sharp-featured winged elf crouching above the front door. And the door is painted bright red and decorated with golden swirls. To the left of you, you see a small rectangular building, much less finely appointed. It's crumbling, though you can kind of still see that it was probably beautiful at one point in time. It has, on the stonework, you can kind of see the images of Soon that must have been there that are now covered in moss. And occasionally you can feel like a little bit like she's watching you as you catch a face through the moss.
I'll wave at them.
There's you can see 2 stone doors at the front of that squarish building. And it looks like there might be something near them, like some other sort of carving near those doors, but you can't quite tell what it is from where you are.
Are there any upper windows in the tower?
Yes. The tower appears to be 3 stories tall. In front of you, you can see that there is a window above the door, and then also a window just ever so slightly to the left of the door when you're looking at the tower, but on the 3rd floor. There may be other windows, but you cannot see them from here.
I'm going to go peek in the 3rd floor. Start at the top.
All right. I put a cracker in my mouth. As you get near the top of the tower, there's a window here that has glass in it, but even through the glass, you can smell something awful from inside.
Oh man, they gotta open these windows and let the air in.
And if you try to get, are you going near the window? Like getting up to like look in?
Yeah.
You can see inside what was probably at one time a very lovely, elegant bedroom. It is now as if a unsupervised teenage boy was living in it. It is soiled and ruined.
Man,
and,
this place looks like if my shoes were a room.
Around the walls, you can see like dirt scrubbed over the top of the face of Soon in various murals. There are 3 beds in the room covered in blankets that appear to be moldy even from as far away as you are. There's animal furs, and one of the beds has a canopy that from where you're looking, it looks like a little bit like bones. And then there are empty crates all over the room, sort of looking like they're serving as tables, that you put a flat surface and it becomes a table. They have broken weapons and random bits of clothing and other odds and ends. But
Man, I'm
the
gonna
window
give this place a good old-fashioned air out.
How are you airing it out?
I want to try to see if I can open the window.
Okay. Upon looking at it, you see that it is like a little latch on the inside, one of the ones that like hooks into a little hole, and it's just latched on the inside. I'm gonna let you stare at that for a minute while I go back to our other crew who are coming through by dusk. I don't believe we've met. Are you here for services? He was just barely closing the door as you entered the hallway.
No, I don't have any money on me.
I have money, but I don't need an enema, so I'm gonna keep going.
I don't do enemas.
Okay, well then.
I get things moving, but You? Anything?
Do you do
Lad in purple? Do I do what?
coffee colonics?
Anything that involves insertion of items into the anal canal, I do not do.
Oh, coffee colonic. I don't.
Don't try it. Don't not see you try it. Woohoo!
All I can hear is Enya. Sail away, sail away, sail away.
So you're skimming through the hallway and heading back outside.
It's a little
As
Margaret
you get
show.
outside,
Sorry.
you see the tall tower, Joey, floating up near the 3rd floor. You also see the square building to the left, all of which have been described already. What would you like to do as you see Joey sort of against the window on the 3rd floor?
Hey, Joey, what do you see?
Yeah.
It's a really gross room. It's like if my shoes were a bedroom.
And we
Is
don't.
anyone in there?
Perimeter check.
You what?
Yeah, we could do a perimeter check. I'll meet you in the middle.
Okay. Are you looking for something in particular?
Just make sure there's no other doors or
Looking
hiding people.
for. Yeah, I was gonna say points of entry, exits, any structural damages like that might be from like a fight or neglect.
There's like broken weapons and stuff up there.
So as you look around the tower, it looks like it's been kept up very well. Recent tuck pointing. There are windows around the outside. No additional doors, but there are the 4 windows that you can see drawn on the map. Are you looking through the windows or just skimming past? I'm sorry, Scott,
were
you
the
keep cupping out.
No.
Go ahead. It's fine. You just
Are the windows ground level or are they higher?
they're low enough that you could see out. They're clearly like if you walked in the door, these would be the windows designed for the people on the 1st floor.
Oh yeah,
So you
but
can
we're
see in them.
outside, so
Yeah,
okay.
but the 1st floor doesn't it doesn't go up. It's just literally ground floor. So you're looking, if you were to look in them, you'd be looking directly into a room. Are either of you looking in, or are you just checking around the tower?
Just checking around the
I'd
tower.
peek in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to move quickly.
Do I get a sense that I can scale the tower?
That you could scale it? You can certainly try.
Ooh.
I would not, as mentioned, this is a nicely kept up tower. So it's well tuck pointed. There are not a lot of gaps, but you can always try to climb something.
No, I'm just doing recon just in case, because I'm a thief.
Oh.
Like this would be information I think that I would keep as a character of like later on of like, oh, what happens if I want to go back and pick something up?
If you were on the 3rd floor and hopped out the 3rd floor window, you'd probably sort of scree like you do down a hill that has loose gravel. You could hold yourself enough so that you don't plummet to your death, but you probably wouldn't be able to catch yourself to climb back up based on your experience of this. You might be able to, but it is you don't think you probably have a very good shot at it. It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
I have rope.
You have what?
I have rope.
I have rope.
But do you have a grappling hook and a bell? You do actually. It comes in the standard.
If your rope was attached to something affixed inside the room, then you'd be just rappelling down the side of the building. As opposed to if you tried to climb down the outside of the building to like escape room something, you'd probably just fall with style and not hurt you wouldn't take as much bludgeoning damage.
But I have a fight.
So as you walk around the first room that you glance into, you see You see two people inside.
Are they making love? It's just the way you said it.
No, they're polishing doorknobs.
Uh,
Same room?
wow.
Sorry,
So progressive.
I was polishing a doorknob last night.
sorry, my bad. You see one person. My bad.
Nice.
Or at least it looks like one person because they're so close together.
Yeah.
You see.
Do they see me?
Are you being stealthy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a thief.
Give me a stealth. Give me a stealth.
He has a python.
You
Yes, a
would
python.
like that.
I would like that.
Gonna give a stealth check, cause I am stealthy. Gonna give a stealth check. Do I have advantage?
You do
'Cause
not.
I am stealthy. I am stealth. Stealth.
You get the
Yeah.
sense that this person is focused very much on the pile of dirt that they are sweeping.
Oops, somebody's already
But they were
trying to
polishing
clear
a
it out.
doorknob.
What? You talked
But they were
over
polishing
each other. I was kidding. But sure, polishing, she's standing near the table, polishing a doorknob with her back to the window. And this room, hi Arlo,
Sam, why are you wet?
is, oh, it's not disturbing. This room looks like probably a foyer. You can see a staircase through the window that goes up the middle of the tower, and the person standing at the polishing the doorknob is a very thin, weak-looking dragonborn.
Is there vegetation on the outside where I'm at? Like long grass or flowers or?
Yeah, it's mostly sort of like a nice, a short growing meadow, some clover and penstemon and things.
I don't know if I can. I would like to attempt to like find like a piece of
A
like a
rudimentary
stem
lathe.
from a flower or a piece of grass and like a length of it to position on the window and windowsill where it looks natural, but if I were to go by later to see if it's been disturbed or removed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Actually, could I use a small stone or a pebble instead?
Sure.
Would I
Yeah.
one on the ground?
You can reach down. It's the pathway just to your left. I mean, it's 5 feet away. You could grab a stone from there. There's just a little bits of gravel, and then there's flowers and various things around where you could grab a little tiny blossom or something, as if it had flown in there from a breeze.
Yeah, like I just want to balance it so like if I could tell like if the window opened.
Yep. You have done so successfully. And Steve, you're probably over to the back of the tower by this point because you're not looking in windows.
Nope. Just looking to see if there's anybody around here or a secondary door, not really looking at the windows.
Okay. No secondary doors, and you don't spy anything.
Okay, so I know there's nobody coming here. I'm looking behind. Is this the shrine located that far away from the tower?
Yes, it
Okay.
is to scale.
So just making sure there's nobody behind there. Don't want anybody to get the drop on us. Looking around to see if there's anybody within running distance of us or.
Nope, nobody there either.
Cool.
It's just chickens.
Just us chickens. As you keep going, Arwen and Steve, I'm going to pop over to Buddy.
Yeah, I would like to look at the statue that you said was in front of the tower.
All right, it is over the top of the tower.
What's over the top of the tower? I'm sorry.
Or not over the top, over the top of the doorway.
Oh.
So it's like a perched up there, wings on an elf, and it's kind of crouched down, like it looks like it's about to spring. Kind of very sharp features. A very non-worn sculpture statue.
Do I recognize it from anywhere? Able to determine if it's a deity or another
relic of some sort.
Give me an. I would like 2 things from you: a religion and an insight.
Okay. Ba-doop.
Neither of which are at advantage. Just so.
It didn't-
Get out ahead of that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't need it.
Did my religion one went through? Did my insight one not go?
Not yet.
Not yet. There it goes.
Oh,
Sorry,
maybe I've
it was
needed on that
very
one.
Very slow.
This doesn't. I mean, you feel like you've got a good understanding of gods, goddesses of the area, various religions and factions. This just looks like an elf, and nothing specific to it. It doesn't look. Most notably, it has nothing to do with Soon.
Okay.
But other than that, just looks like an elf crouching.
Okay. Last thing, I'd like to see if I could tell if the door is locked or unlocked.
How would you like to test that?
Very gently trying. Is it a knob? Is it a handle? What's the door mechanism here?
Well, the knob's
those
been
looks.
removed because she's
Polishing it.
here.
Yeah.
Is it a
It's,
2 doors that push open?
this one is one of those like clicky downy kind where you
Okay.
push the lever and it lifts the little latch inside.
Yeah, just not a revolving door.
No, there's
Okay.
not on this tower. No.
Gosh, I'd like to very gently try to click down and
Okay.
see if it's unlocked.
As you push, it does not give.
Okay.
You hear, are you, you're doing it, it sounds like you were trying to do this stealthily, so I'm going to give you a stealth
Yep,
check,
doing this.
or sleight of hand, rather.
That seems reasonable. Okay, the roll will come in about 45 more seconds.
I'm not sure. Normally it's faster.
There it is.
Oh, there it goes! Okay. Yeah, so you can tell that it is locked.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just kind of take a few steps back so I can get a good view on Joey and see if my brothers are coming back around after checking the perimeter.
Okay. And then just to finish the perimeter check, Arwen, are you continuing around?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Going to this window,
Yes.
I'm assuming?
Yes.
So here you see piles of straw. There's some moth-eaten blankets and things that you can kind of see. It's not super obvious. Like there's some big holes in them. But you have to be big moths, so maybe they're just torn. But they're sort of just scattered around the room as like beds. There's a actual bed in the room, but there's also all these little piles of straw around it. Broken furniture, garbage, just an unpleasant space. Something reminds you a little bit of how Joey's room might look at home.
Oh.
But
I
you
said-
also notice along the wall 4 fine paintings that look completely out of place. That's not true. You don't see those in there. Never mind.
Oop.
Wrong room.
Can I sniff at the
carry on.
windowsill, see if any odor is coming out?
Sure, give it a sniff. Give me a perception check.
Un momento, por favor. My
It's
pop out
not
did
an
not pop out.
advantage.
My pop out didn't pop. I never find this stuff. Momento, por favor.
Are you still unpoppable?
The pop out is not giving me the correct pop out.
What's it giving you?
Like the coding.
The what? Hey, there's a roll. You can smell sort of like BO smell, but nothing Nothing that's like makes your eyes water kind of thing. It's clearly an unkempt room, but nothing brutal. And speaking of brutal, I'm gonna pop back up to the 3rd floor. What you doing up there?
I'm gonna fly around and see if any of the windows look like I can open them.
So there's a window approximately where you are.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
other
that one is
window
latched
is.
from the inside.
The other one is over here. As you fly around to that one, it is also latched. And the final one is over here, and it is also latched.
Do they all open into the same room?
They do. One
Okay.
giant room with a spiral staircase coming out the center of it. I can move you onto that map if you want.
They may be in a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly down a little. Arwen, do you think it would I get in trouble if I broke a window a little?
You're asking me, the thief? No, I don't think you would.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Good enough for me.
Is this a window, though, that I might be able to get to and help with, or no?
It is on the 3rd floor.
You're not very heavy.
know,
I'll carry you.
Yeah, lift me up there.
I'm gonna,
let me look. Let me look at flight real quick to see.
get
if you can
Arwen
do
on my
that.
shoulders.
Well, that'll be fun.
Just like sunshine.
I'm pretty sure it will still be within my carry capacity.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be fine. We're getting close on your 10 minutes.
I don't carry much of anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm taking
you're
him up
good.
there.
Did I?
You're gonna try and pick the lock or break the window. Yeah, sleight of hand. You realize that you had a little piece of like straw still stuck to you from when you were putting that other detritus by the window, and you just stick it, like the window's super loose, you just stick it through the little crack in between and pop the hook up.
Oh, I've got many wires.
It's quite embarrassingly easy.
Threaded in, like I got wires in my coat, and I have one wove through my hair. We've had this discussion, didn't we?
Wow, that was amazing. I'm going in.
Okay, I'm gonna take both of the two of you because I'm assuming you're still on his shoulders.
I'm not gonna drop him
unless you drop him. Yeah.
Don't drop me.
I'm gonna bring you over to the 3rd floor.
I got you, brother.
Will you do something for me, brother? Will you watch after Samuel?
Can you activate? I think it might accidentally pull all of you over, but I'm just gonna pull you over.
I disappeared.
Whoosh.
So there is some way to keep multiple maps active.
There is.
I think you should still be able to see it, right?
Yeah, the two of us are here, so we have tokens here because you put us here.
Right, and we can.
Okay. I'll make it visible to you so you can switch back and forth. That's fine.
The problem is for the stream. If I can't see it, everybody's looking at a gray map. So.
Do you not have vision?
No, I do not have a token of vision in this scene.
Okay, hang on one sec. I'll bring you over.
There we go.
There you go. You're in.
You're in.
And Sean, I'll bring you over because it seems mean to not let you do that. It just seems heartless and cruel and unnecessary. If we were at a table, you'd be able to see this with them. So the two of you are not actually there.
Right.
So Joey and Arwen, you find yourselves in a very like the space feels cool and colder than it did down below, but also you're kind of gagging a little bit on the stench, and you feel real gross walking around in here.
It's like feet wrapped in bacon.
There are 3 beds and various random things covering all these crates.
Gotta open all the windows.
I'm gonna look under the bed. This bed first.
Okay. What are you hunting for?
Just looking under it, seeing what's under it.
All right, give me perception then.
I'm opening all the windows.
Could I do investigation?
Unless you're looking for something specific, it would be perception.
Your perception. What? Oops. Probably. I rolled a 12 in D&D Beyond. No,
Hey,
there it is.
Yeah, it shows up. Underneath here, there are just like weird bits of clothing that kind of look like they're from all over. Like there's nothing unifying. Like this is clearly more than one person's clothing underneath here.
All right. I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
the next bed.
Okay. Again, perception check. Joey, what are you doing while he's doing that?
Opening all the windows.
Okay. I am going to need a dex saving throw from the 2 of you, please.
For me?
From both of you.
I didn't do anything.
I know. Isn't it annoying?
I was disarming traps.
You were disarming chaps? You found some chaps under that last bed.
I always find chaps disarming.
Joey, as you step across this space to get to the window, you hear a light click, and your monk skills give you enough ability to avoid getting splashed with as much goo as lands on Arwen, who is laying half under the bed. Well, not half under, but whose head is poked under the bed and so doesn't see the splash coming at all. You trigger something and you see this acid splash everywhere. So now there is
Ogres.
enough.
Oh, is it triggered by footfall? Because I'm flying.
No, actually.
It's proximity.
It's only triggered by flying.
How? Yeah, exactly.
Flying checks.
Unfortunately, it's triggered by proximity in the sense that your ceiling cannot get outside of the radius of it, so the circumference of it. So yeah. So it's not pressure; it's diameter of the sphere. And you get Arwen. You take 22 points of acid damage. And
Oh, that's grim.
Joey, you've got 11 points. You can. Oh, there's only so much acid you can sidestep with dexterity when it's splashing out.
Says you.
Arwen, in the hullabaloo, you don't really spot much underneath the bed, so much as you feel the sensation of burning on the calves of your legs. And with that, we're going to pause in that room and head back over to our group on the lower level.
Buddy, do you think we should
Steve and
talk to
Buddy.
the skinny dragonborn?
Oh, did Stevie come all the way around?
Yeah.
We wouldn't know that the Dragonborn was there.
Oh, we haven't poked in there yet?
No, Arwen was the one that noticed that.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I will
let's...
tell you that the door is locked. Did you notice anything on your perimeter check?
No.
Should we knock?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do
I'll
this.
Okay. You knock.
Swords out.
Knock, knock. Oh, I don't put my sword out.
I am. I don't trust any of these bastards. Keep wanting to give me an enema. Steve doesn't want an
No one
enema.
was trying to give you an enema. Hello? Hello?
Is the door open? What are we seeing here?
The
We
door's
knock- we
not
knocked.
open. You just hear the voice.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes,
We're-
yes, hello. Stevie, go ahead.
No. I forgot you're the face of the group. I'm going to back up behind you.
So, hello. It's you probably heard, but I'm Buddy Warbler. This is my buddy Steve from the Warbler Brothers.
You're gonna have to speak up a little. Did you say the Waddlers?
No, the Warbler Brothers, the renowned musicians. Surely you've heard of us.
Oh. My name's not Shirley, dear.
No,
I'm Gorba.
Oh,
Orba.
jeez.
Orba, that's a gorgeous name. Why don't you let us in? We're looking for our other brothers.
There's nothing for you, dearies. You don't want to come in. I don't recommend it.
Oh, that's okay.
How about you just head back to the spa? This is not part of the experience.
Oh no, we don't like enemas, so we're not going to head back to the spa.
That is
No.
also not part of the experience.
Oh.
You should not get an enema.
No, certainly not. You by chance know Silvery? I feel like we should.
Why do you? You're talking through a closed door at this
Yes,
point, just
yes,
so
I
you
am.
know.
I'm talking to
Okay, I'm just making sure that you know that. I don't think I feel Silvery's not here, my dear. Do you?
When do you expect her back?
I think we should. I don't. Oh. I don't. I have not seen Silvery. Well, ever really.
Well, anything you could share would be helpful. Again, perhaps
Give
we
me
could come inside and. Go ahead.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yes, I can do that. Boo-doo-doo. Persuasion. I'm very persuasive.
All right, buddy. Way to tell her. You got this. You silver-tongued devil.
You know it.
Well.
You're like a silvery-tongued devil.
Nice. You hear her start to unlatch the door. If you feel like you can help Silvery.
All right, I'll put my
Hold
sword away
on.
super quick.
And as you hear the clicking of the key, we're gonna go back up to the top level.
Whoa!
Dun dun!
I did not see that coming.
Acid boys.
Oh man, and I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. I swear it wasn't me.
I heard how
I don't
You
think I'm
not
gonna
only-
be able to fly a whole lot longer, but I could take you back outside if you want.
ooh. No, that's fine. Hold on one second.
Holding. Hold, please.
I
This
cast
place smells-
prestidigitation to my burnt clothes.
Oh, nice. You you watch all the little singed portions of your breeches come back together, and also this particular spot on the floor now looks a little cleaner. And
Nice.
the little sniff test. The wood is not quite as disgusting as it was moments ago. You feel a little less disgusting, and you feel suitably covered to be in polite company.
Could I use Mage Hand to move the bed so I don't have to look under?
Mage Hand is only 10 pounds, I think.
Yep.
So you probably, the bed is more than 10 pounds. So, and you would know that the bed is more than 10 pounds, so you wouldn't probably, I mean, you could cast it, but you would know, having used it in the past, that it would not be able to move the bed. It could lift the covers, but it wouldn't actually be able to, like, move the frame or anything.
Can I cast Mage Hand and just try and pull out anything that I can with it that's under the bed?
Oh, like kind of do like a clear the desk, but
Yep.
towards you kind of thing?
Well, I was thinking
dreaded
about the other
movement
way. Any traps to bring it the
Oh,
other
okay.
way, not towards.
So pushing it out the other side
Yeah.
towards Buddy.
Yep.
Turnabout's fair play, Buddy.
That's Joey.
But he's not even in here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joey. So you push a bunch of stuff out. Joey, as you look down, you see coming out from underneath the bed, all this like baubles and things start pushing out towards you. It's like the bed is throwing up a little bit, and there's little bits of bone and teeth, and it's like somebody cleaned out their hairbrush, and there's just these balls of like hair, and it's real gross.
Man, that's the worst. This bed is puking all over. They gotta air this place out more. I didn't know it could get that bad.
Do you open? Okay, so you've opened all the windows, correct?
Yep.
And are you looking outside, or are you just opening and turning it back around?
I'm just opening and trying to get some airflow in here. This is disgusting.
Got it. Down below the windows, Buddy and Steve, as you're standing there, you hear the windows on the third floor open, and then you see the elf statue above you stretch its wings and rapidly fly towards the spa.
I try to shoot it.
You're gonna try to shoot it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As soon as that thing takes off,
All right.
try to fucking hit it with a crossbow.
Man, those other gargoyles were way uglier.
Okay. Sure. I'll give you a quick surprise shot at it, and then we'll initiative after that.
Okay.
You should go for it.
You would think. Sorry.
It's all right. It's fine. I have to find it still. So.
What the hell? All right. Okay. It'll come. It'll come. It's gonna hit. So I'm gonna go ahead. Roll my damage.
Okie dokie. It did indeed hit.
Yes, I figured it did. Only for 4 damage, as you'll find out in a couple minutes. There you go.
In a
I do
couple
see
minutes.
that. Yeah. It may be worthwhile to consider switching to Forge. It's driving you that
I
crazy.
looked into Forge and could not figure out where the combat is, but I remember where it is now, so we'll be good.
Okay. So you shoot at the gargoyle. It lurches a little bit as it feels a little pinch, but it keeps flying. Or anybody else doing anything? If not, we will stay out of initiative.
I do not have a ranged weapon I wish to use at this time.
I'm gonna look for a
Okey-doke.
candle.
A candle. All right. Give me an investigation check.
Gotta find something to get the stink out of the air.
And Charlie,
Uh,
light a match.
you find some stubs, but honestly, there's nothing up here that is tall enough to light. So
Well-
unless you have something in your pack, there is no candle in this room.
Nope. I'm gonna lean out the window and yell for Steve.
What is he trying to light on fire?
Candle.
A candle.
Because I can.
There's just no candle.
I
Yeah.
can cast the stitch. There is no kid.
Right.
No, I couldn't find one. I just want something that smells different than this room.
Oh,
It is very smelly.
yeah, there's no fireplace or anything.
No. There's nothing in here.
Can you make like magic smells? Can you freshen this? Can you like magic Febreze this place?
I could do a small spot, but I don't think we have the time for me to do the whole thing. Can I do an investigation for traps underneath this bed?
The third one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm investigating for traps. 'Cause I got
Excellent.
past.
Give me there it is.
Ooh, investigated the shit out of that bed.
Yeah, you did. Underneath here, you find a couple boxes of like shoebox kinds of things. No traps. Even as you pull them open, but inside one of them, you do find a leather scroll case.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okie doke. You have with you now a spell scroll upon quick glance of clairvoyance.
What level is that?
Spell scrolls I do not believe have levels.
Well,
The-
all
the
spells
spell will
do.
have a level.
Yeah, the spell has a level.
The spell scroll of clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance is a third level spell available to bards, clerics, sorcerers, wizards, and the Great Old One.
I was getting there.
The
I
Great
just didn't
Old One.
Google fast enough. I didn't Google fast enough. But he said.
It's on. I just pulled it up on D&D Beyond. The
That's where I
wizard
was
spell
going.
list is also the arcane trickster spell list, so you can cast that spell.
Once you're able to cast third level spells.
Yeah,
With the
that's
scroll,
what I
you
was
don't
gonna
need to
say,
be able
like-
to.
Oh, you don't with the scroll? Oh,
You can
okay.
just,
No.
if it's on your list, you can read the scroll.
Yep.
Okay.
That one I knew. All right. So you, Joey, you are unsuccessful with your candle. Arwen,
I'm a-
you find a spell scroll.
I'm leaning out the window calling Steve. Steve, you got any scented candles?
See, I have decided that I want to play Steve as like, a little bit like, oh, what's the guy's name? He just died. The comedian.
Norm McDonald?
Norm Macdonald. As Norm Macdonald's Bob.
Wow.
As Norm Macdonald's Bob Dole. Just. Steve Warbler doesn't have candles. Steve Warbler's never needed candles. I smell great. I smell great the way I am.
Yeah, but sometimes the roof. Never mind.
Steve Warbler's gonna follow Buddy Warbler. I'm just. Steve Warbler's brave.
Joey, you saw the gargoyle fly into the room, into the door where you just left the spa.
Oh man, who's that guy?
And now we're gonna go back down to the door unlocking on first floor. First floor, folk.
First floor.
Same as
As
What,
soon
what?
as the door is somewhat ajar, I'm gonna kind of push my way in and pull Stevie in as well and be like, "What the is that gargoyle all about?"
As you come in the door, the dragonborn in front of you says, "I don't know. I don't think you should be here. This isn't really our space to share." And then out of nowhere, Greensong pops up behind her. "You're right. It isn't their spot to share, is it?
Swords
You
out.
shouldn't be here."
What was that?
And I'm going. He said, "Swords out."
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Steve
And I'm gonna
Warbler's
have
gonna
you.
go where he needs to go. I'm
And
gonna
at this
hold my
point, we're
sword like a
going
pen.
Guns out, guns out.
Yep.
The three of you are going to roll for initiative. The door is still ajar next to you.
It's still a door.
when you say the three of you, which three?
Sorry, the two on the first floor, and then
And
Green
Greensong.
Song.
You need to active encounter that up.
Activate encounter.
Yep.
Active encounter. Go.
Boom! Fuck.
Paul privately rolled some dice.
I did.
Yes, you did. All successful.
Oh, because I was rolling last time I
Almost
was
enough.
a player, I was privately rolling rolls to Winston when he was the DM. But I have an 11 initiative. That private roll is clearly shown in the initiative tracker.
Yeah. Oh, because it's private to DM. I was like, I
Yeah.
can see it just fine.
Yeah.
So, as she's speaking at you, she puts a hand out and points it at Steve, and she casts Witch Bolt on you.
It's a good question.
Ha! Never used Witch Bolt. This one's new to me. 16.
That will miss.
Nice.
Is my shield equipped? Because I intend for it to be equipped.
Well, you said swords out, so I assumed it was equipped.
Well, yeah, it's just sometimes I forget to equip the shield. And that is because if I use my heavy crossbow, I have to drop the shield, and I don't like doing that. So.
Got it.
Okay.
Steve, you saw a beam of crackling energy come out of her fingers, a la Emperor in Star Wars. And Steve, you saw them arc across the armor of your brother. And
should you have
somehow
advantage because
managed
I'm
to
wearing
be-
metal armor? No, not with
No, I don't think so.
Witch Bolt. With Shocking Grasp, you do. Never mind.
And you see it somehow managed to find a ground before it hurts your brother. And you are up.
Aye. Steve Warbler
Uh,
doesn't care for this. I'm gonna move over here and engage in melee.
What?
More private dice.
14. Oh man, I'll figure out how to turn that off later.
You swing
Oh,
with your
right here.
longsword,
Duh. All right, got it. Right.
not realizing that you're only swinging at the fabric of her dress,
Meh.
and you do not connect.
Well, that was only first attack. What about second attacks?
What about second attacks?
She knows about those.
26 hit.
Should've
You
been
seem to have
champion.
gotten the lay of the land of the dress and have now successfully connected.
All right. I am going to use. Let's see. I'm going to use Distracting Strike on it. So when I
Okay.
hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can expend one of my superiority dies to distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. You add the superiority die to the attack roll's damage, so I will do that right now. So 9 more points of damage. And then the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage. But that
You
must have.
said 9 more points of damage.
Oh, I never rolled
Did
the
you
damage.
do?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Well, 15 points of damage total, slashing, non-magical, and because I think she's a hag. Although I don't know if they have resistance or not. And basically because Buddy's the only one with me at this point, as long as it's before my next turn, so you have to use it on your turn, you have advantage on your attack against her.
Okay, 2 questions. Would I see an opening and recognize my advantageous attack? And would a spell, would I be
Oops,
able to get
what did I
advantage
just
on a
do?
spell, or do I need to attack?
It says attack.
A spell can be an attack depending on which spell you use.
Okay.
It has
yes.
to be an attack-based spell. It can't be like.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, it's super
Then-
dark in my room.
I will cast Vicious Mockery. Well, actually, wait. How would that? I wouldn't really get advantage.
Right, you have to use it one that has a spell attack.
You have to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, my apologies.
No worries.
I do not.
So make sure you
have-
can take that spell slot back.
Yep. Well, that's a cantrip, so I'm good. I don't have any.
Oh,
So
shoot her with a bow.
I'm going to.
You might need to step to a side, or you're gonna have to shoot over Gorba's shoulder.
With a crossbow attack with advantage, I will move. I'll let y'all. And roll
Okay.
damage.
That hits.
Normal damage. Boom! My crossbow sucks.
Oh.
4. Gentlemen on the top floor, you can hear the sounds through the window because you're leaning out. Would you care to make any moves?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into that.
I'm gonna rush down the stairs.
Okay. I'll have you roll into initiative, please.
Wait a minute, what happened?
I had to click on your token in order to roll initiative. If you're not clicked on it, it won't count it as.
Oh, no, it was my damage didn't take. So I was
You
just fixing it.
damage.
From the damage you took.
The
Oh.
22 damage.
So
I saw a die come through.
yeah,
Oh, you weren't
our
clicked on your
funny.
token. That's fine. I'll add you in. That's fine.
well, because you're in the other scene, so
That-
it wouldn't
that's-
add you.
That's why. Yep.
It
So
added
you need
Joey.
to-
He's
'cause
in,
I'm-
he's in the
'cause-
scene.
Because
because
he's.
Oh, you
I'm
changed.
personally viewing that scene.
Got it. I'll just add you in. I mean, it's a different number than what you got, but we'll call it good.
It makes no question of difference.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. So you are coming down the stairs, and as you get to the second floor, you are in a kitchen where you spot an elderly dwarf standing at the stove, and and oh my word, come on, load.
I've got a
It won't
load.
load. It's at 82%.
I took my Metamucil this morning.
Nice. Nice.
If that's Spartacus, please lie to me and say it's not.
As you come down the stairs, the why? Well, why? Well, let me make it visible.
I'm fixing your sounds, and you said you guys are all quiet, and I realized I had backed all of the sound down from when I was doing my solo stream the other night.
Where the star is
Where the star is
another elf for Scott. For on the second floor, as you get down the stairs, you can decide what you want to do about it. Where'd my counter go? Oh, because I'm on the wrong scene. Good gracious, that's super annoying. You can't have more than one scene open.
Great balls of fire.
Where the star is that you can see Arwen in this kitchen is actually a gargoyle who is spreading its wings and coming in your general direction. You're still on the stairs, so you have time to continue running down them, or you can engage. Your call.
I'm going to continue running down them.
Okay. So that would be, so you've done your movement to get down one flight, and then you'd be dashing to get down the second, which you can do as a bonus action. And you have an action remaining. So I would recommend switching over to the other scene so that you're on the first floor.
Sure. How do I do that?
Just click on
Up on the top.
Yep.
Yep.
The
What
other
he said.
Temple of the Restful Lily tab.
The one with the EP and S on it.
You cannot switch scenes until resources finish loading for your current view.
Oh, you're still loading.
Oh, there I am.
I didn't even make. Okay, good.
So I'm here.
Sorted.
So you came down those stairs and you're standing in a room. You have a action remaining.
I'm going to bonus action and try and stealth.
Unless, did you want to use your? So you moved down the first floor, or down the second floor? I mean, sorry, that was your movement. And then to get down to the first floor, you would have had to dash, which would either need to be your action or your bonus action.
Oh.
If you're going to try and use a bonus action after that.
So it needed to be my action.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, so that's what I mean of like, so then I want to use my bonus action and stealth.
Okay. You don't have any movement left, so do you want to hide?
Well, yeah, I kind of figured like instead of like just dumping down there, like I would have probably tried to hide there well.
Okay, so you're hiding as you come into the room.
No?
Give me. Hello? You okay? Can you hear us? Did we freeze?
I can now.
Oh.
What do you need?
So you're at the very base of the stairs. I need a stealth roll, please. Okay.
Oh, that nat 20 was teasing you.
Yeah, it was.
All right. So then up next. Oh, how do I do private? Private roll. Let's see what this is.
A lot of fan noise.
Yeah, where is that coming from?
You.
From you?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have a fan running.
Right over your head, you do.
Oh. My microphone isn't turning on.
Yes, it is. I can hear it actually cut
No,
out
it's
every time you
Sean.
talk.
It's Sean.
It's me.
It's Sean.
I don't even have a
Yeah.
fan down here. All right.
Yeah, see, he's got a green line.
Yep,
Woo!
and now it's gone.
Huh.
We still
Okay.
love you, Sean. You can keep playing.
I can do some.
Please.
Uh,
Please play with us.
all right, so Greensong thought she heard something coming from behind her, and checked into it. And unfortunately, because I'm an idiot, that means that she only has bonus actions remaining. And therefore, she's an idiot because she shouldn't have used her action for that perception check. But I did, so congratulations. She doesn't have an action. You're not going to die this time, at this very second. So we're on to Joey.
All right. Well, I was at the window. I'm flying down. And my movement speed. Well, I can't remember. Did fly change my movement speed? I feel like it made me faster, but I'm not sure if I'm right about that.
Fly was.
Oh, it makes it 60. So yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm flying down and right in there. I won't stand on the dragonborn.
Well, you're now standing on top of the table because
I am
there's
not
much
because
room
I'm
to fly.
flying.
Right, but the
I'm
ceilings are
hovering
super
above
low.
the
It's a tower. Okay.
Uh,
There are eggs here, and you're not standing on them.
I'm a dwarf. I'm not very tall. I'm gonna make
Sure, you're
sandwiches
fine.
with those later.
Nice.
Is and coming in, can I tell who's aggressive and who isn't?
You would recognize Greensong from earlier.
Steve
Okay.
Warbler's always aggressive.
Nice. I
All
really
right,
want wine. Where are my children?
I'm gonna attack her,
Okay.
but I'm starting off with a grapple.
Alas, she's too slippery for you. Once again, it's the sleeves.
It's an opposed check, though. She hasn't rolled.
That sure is. You're right. In my head, I was like, it's armor class. But she's wily.
All
And
right,
I
I'm gonna
did that
use
privately. But
I'm
you
gonna
missed
use
it.
my
You missed.
second attack to try again. Ooh, she got me. Then I will use my bonus action to punch her.
Nice.
Because I can't grapple on that. I would hit. I miss. 14 had already missed her once.
You do indeed miss. 'Tis true.
Yeah, and she's slippery. Be careful.
She giggles a little. Steve.
Well, Steve Warbler's gonna have to do what he does best.
Take a lady to the pool.
Well, that is one of my better abilities. It is not the ability I'm going to apply today. I've totally changed personalities because I realized today that that is how I want to play him. So he refers to himself in the third person all the time. All right, but for now, he's just going to play. He's going to attack from above, sort of a just a chopping motion down. 14.
Negative Ghost Rider.
No bueno. All right. Oh, and I had used my last superiority die on the last one. And so then I will just attack again with my second attack. 19?
That hits.
All right, so I'm sweeping at the leg. I want to give her like one of those
Sweep the
grim
leg, Steve.
like knife cuts that we see in Outlander on the legs.
Oh, like behind the knee.
Yeah, except for
Yeah.
just for flavor because it wouldn't do anything. 10
Yeah,
points.
that's a lot of aggression. Do you have some anger issues?
Steve Warbler is always angry. That's my secret.
not very secret, man.
And
Uh,
that's my go.
Okie
She
dokie,
is
buddy.
surrounded.
Unmute and give us your actions.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
Buddy.
that's gone.
point-
It's gone.
The fan
Yeah, I
went
know.
away.
I fixed the
Oh.
activity, but something else I did I had to make my computer shut down. So then I had to reload Foundry. So I'm still trying to get into that. So
Man.
Well, then in the
Buddy will be
notes, we're gonna
yeah, just
we'll
go
take
ahead
a
to next.
second and get a bio break
There we go.
while you load up. So we'll come back to Buddy's turn. I need wine is really the problem, and I can't do that in the middle of combat. So
Biological
Wine break.
bio break, and then back to the battle.
We will be
We'll see you.
Vino break.
after this. Wine up.
Mhm.
We'll be right back.
Boop,
All right.
ba-doo, boop. I got wine. Let's play. Buddy, what you doing?
I'm gonna roll vicious mockery.
There it is.
Yeah. And throw a 4
Wisdom
DC
save.
wisdom. Yep. You can read it there in the thing.
I can. Do it.
Ah, farts.
Man.
What did you say to her?
Double farts.
Yeah, pretty much. Green song, more like yellow stupid.
that did succeed just as well as
Exactly.
More like yellow stupid. That makes me laugh.
Zing!
Arwen, you
Sick
watch
burn.
her turn around because she thought she heard something. She flips her head to the side, and you think for a second that she sees you, and then she gets hit from behind by two of your brothers, just one of your brothers. I can't remember how many people
Just
hit her.
one. I tried to grab her
Just
twice.
Joey. Oh, right. She gets hit by Steve, and then you see Joey try to grab her, and she turns back around again, and you are now at her back. And she is not looking at you. It is your turn.
Backstab.
Backstab. Backstab. Womp, womp.
Features.
Hey,
Rogue.
Scott. You can roll this
Yeah,
at
yeah,
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Yes,
can.
This is the time. This is the time.
You have
This is the place.
advantage.
Where we look to the future.
All right.
We have been waiting for this time. And you
Not
didn't
much love
ask.
to go around.
You didn't. I considered a lost
Wait
opportunity.
a minute. What happened? Oh, wait a minute. Attack. Advantage.
At advantage. Hey, and it made a difference.
Good thing.
And then
Ugh, she feels it a little, but you missed the kidney. Give her some damage.
and then damage would be what is it? 2?
It
You
knows.
can push the damage button.
Yeah, and it just says critical hit or normal.
Oh, you
Normal.
add your sneak attack to it. So
There's a little drop down for special modifiers or something like that. Special formulas, or I can't remember what it says, but
it's
one of those should be your sneak attack.
I can't find it. Is it in D&D Beyond?
Did you press the damage button? Oh, you're rolling
Yeah.
from D&D Beyond? That's okay.
that'd be why. Yep.
No, I'm trying to roll from
He's in Forge.
Foundry, but
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Well,
when
if you
you
press the damage button in the chat window,
Yeah, you did that.
then there will be a little drop down menu for formula.
So my formula.
Mine
well,
doesn't usually.
Mine doesn't have that. It has situational bonus, and then
Okay.
you would do for you at your level 5d6, I think.
No,
No.
we're level 5. It's
We're
3d6.
Oh. He's still 3d6.
3.
You're 2d6 until level 5.
Oh, okay.
It's 1d6 until level 3, and then
We're such a good entertainment. 21.
That's pretty good damage.
So
though.
you don't quite hit the kidney, but she's feeling it.
And then
Oh, and
the
then
bonus action, to inspire my brothers, I start singing. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kind of homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the bar turns on the radio and that Warbler song was on. Put my hands up.
oh no.
I'm confused.
Thought we were a rock band. Actually, I like that song. It's playing that
as
song,
you're
and a Warbler
as you
song
start
was on.
singing, you see her start kind of flickering a little bit, and what was a gorgeous, light-skinned, green-haired elf sort of reverses coloring
Oh no!
as her
Yellow turns yellow.
illusion starts to drop, and in front of you instead now you see a shriveled and worn a shriveled and worn elven-looking woman who is covered in bark and fungus, and insects are crawling all over her thick braid of white hair. And you hear Gorbus scream.
Oh man, now I know why that room smells so bad.
I would just like to say, me, Scott, cannot sing, but Arwen, the character, can sing very well. So if it was the quality of the song that turned her, I'm just saying you can't base it off of my actual performance. You have to do the figurative performance, not the literal performance.
She turned because she's getting weak. That's all.
But it was your song
From
that
hearing
made her
my
weak.
beautiful
In the knees.
It's true. And all right, do you have anything else in your in your disposal,
In your oeuvre.
Arwen? Yeah. Anything else you need to do before your turn is over, Arwen?
end turn.
Okay. All right. She looks over her shoulder at you, and she says, "Oh, like that, is it?" And she casts one of your favorites. Oh, it didn't click. Go. Blight on you.
Oh, Blight's grim.
Uh-oh.
Who's getting the Blight?
That could be real bad.
The person who just stabbed her in a kidney.
Oh no, he's already hurt.
Real bad.
I use uncanny.
Constitution saving throw.
Uncanny dodge is only good for dex saves.
No, uncanny dodge is when they hit you with an attack, you can have the damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is, I don't think, an attack.
This is not an attack.
It's a save roll and not an attack roll.
You manage to
You're thinking of evasion.
Oh right, that's right.
So you take so many dice. You take 15 points of necrotic damage. Sort of feel a little bit like some of those insects are crawling all over you. Feeling a little itchy. How you doing? How's Arwen looking?
Arwen didn't save?
7?
Yeah,
Arwen made
Arwen
the
saved
save, so
that
he
he
took half
totally
damage.
saved. Yeah, so he got half damage. Yeah.
So he takes half,
So he
which is
took
why it's not.
15 instead of 30.
Sorry.
Wait, but
Uh-huh.
does he have
Yep.
evasion?
He has uncanny dodge, which cuts it in half. Well, would cut an attack in half.
But this
I don't
one,
think that counts as an
This is
attack.
not an attack.
It doesn't because it's a save. But does he have evasion?
Right.
No, that's a
I
level 7.
don't have uncanny.
Oh, okay.
And you're right, that's only on dex saves, so it
Dex
wouldn't have
saves,
applied
right?
anyway.
Okay.
Also,
I'm down
Ed
to
has down to 7. Ed has all of the rules for rogue memorized. It appears,
All
which
of
is
the
quite a
rules
Many.
for
bit.
all of them.
I also have the rules up on my screen. But
Oh, okay. Fine.
I don't know if that's better or worse, really.
Is Arwen not down? Arwen still up?
Arwen is still up, has 7. and Greensong has already used their action and is going to turn and look at Gorba. And, Gorba, dear, surely you're my ally. And Joey, you're up.
All right. This has gone on long enough. I'm going to try to hug her again.
Okay.
So opposed rolls for the grapple.
She's clearly distracted talking to Gorba and misses it completely that you are jumping at her.
All right.
And she is now grappled.
I am going to fly out of here with her.
Oh,
All right.
I'm taking her to the pool.
Okay.
Going swimming, god damn it.
So that's one move at half speed. I'm going to use my last key point to step of the wind and dash.
Pool's not cold.
So
Okay,
I
you can
have
get
dragged her to here. Yep.
Nice. All right.
And then I'm going to use my second attack to punch her in the head.
Okay.
You did a bad thing to my brother. 15.
Is that an advantage because she's grappled?
No. Grapple just reduces her movement to 0. It doesn't have any other effects.
Got it.
It
Unfortunately,
just means that I can drag her around.
She's dragged around, but she's not punched in the face. You don't quite have your angles right while flying.
Yeah, that's okay. Stop squirming! You're a taker, I know it.
Steve, you just watched your quarry run away.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna sing a song too, but you know what? I'm just gonna walk up to Gorba and say, "Ma'am, are you all right?" It seems that you've been under the influence of one of Steve Warbler's enemies.
Yeah, yes.
Or been manipulated.
I don't think that anything is no, I don't know. I'm not quite ready to decide the answer to that question just yet.
I'm gonna make.
I don't know if I'm okay.
I'm gonna start making her some tea or something. If there's anywhere in this shithole to make tea.
Okay. As you start making tea.
Because I'm fairly certain Joey has this.
As you start making tea, you hear the noise, finally, of the clatter as a stone elf rolls down the stairs, having lost its footing, and
Silvery,
it lands. Huh?
Silvery, I presume, in stone
This is the.
form.
This is the same it looks very almost identical to the gargoyle that was flying away.
Yes, I still wasn't sure that wasn't Silvery the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking to the gargoyle
too.
Yeah.
Can gargoyles talk?
I don't know.
Me neither. Yeah, they can.
To the research.
You hear what?
To the research.
To the research.
I found it again.
Nice work. You beat me that time.
As it comes down the stairs, it responds to you. Grass, 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 and then it jumps at you.
Whoa. That doesn't sound friendly at all.
Tries to it can just get past, I think it can get past there, and it's going to claw at you. Claw!
Oh, it's Stevie Warbler?
Whoa! It hit you.
Whoa.
I
My
assume.
Stevie
It's
sense
Oh
is
nice.
yeah.
tingling.
Well, crit always hits. So.
I know.
All
Would,
right.
would I get an attack of opportunity though?
It did not leave your space. So no.
That is correct.
11.
Right. I take the damage.
And it says and it gets really up in your face. Buddy.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah. But I am going to go ahead on my brother Arwen here. Little healing word.
Little bardic healing.
He's got that
Third
feeling.
level, which I cannot freaking see on my.
What's the question?
No, there's no question.
You're level 5.
No question. I just cannot scroll.
Forge has defaulted to the dark setting, and I can't see half the things that pop up anymore.
Oh. Mine's all
Really?
white.
Mine's
I just
still the
can't
light one.
scroll to the bottom.
Well, fun.
Yeah, well, so it'll come now. There it is.
When I
There you go. You
that
get 10 points
feeling,
healing back,
I
Arwen.
need bardic
Nice.
healing.
Bardic healing.
Else. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. No reason to move.
All right. Arwen, there's a gargoyle in front of you. And also, Green Song just got flown away. What would you like to do about that?
I'm sorry. I hit stuff.
You're sorry?
Feel a bit woozy, but I got my hands up to playing my song. Party in the Candlekeep. I'm gonna backstab that son of a bitch.
You seem to be good at the backstabbing.
Well,
Give it a go.
It's what
All
the
right,
rogues
I'm
they
gonna do it. Attack. Oh.
Attack.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, actually, because I
Yeah.
am there.
It doesn't grant advantage.
It doesn't? I thought if you had
Why?
an
Just
ally
let-
with 5
just-
feet.
Just lets you use sneak attack without having
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, that's right.
But if you had used your bonus action to hide first, you could have had advantage.
Oh,
He has to
that's
be able
what
to
it
hide,
is.
and he's standing right behind him.
Yeah.
Well, so do I need to re-roll? Because I rolled with advantage.
Oh.
It's fine. I can see what else you rolled. Usually.
Yeah, but do you know which one I rolled first?
Doesn't matter. Advantage goes to
Doesn't
to his
matter. I
hide.
take the low.
Well, it wouldn't be a disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
right. Yeah.
So probably
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to
I
roll.
can tell. 16 was first. You can tell. You can see the rolls in order.
Where?
So you got 16. So this is accurate. If you click on it, it shows you the 2 rolls, and they always show up in order.
Oh.
So he has a 16 and a 6, and he took the 16 first. So I'll give you the hit. Give me some damage.
And that's 3d6.
Yeah.
It's with your 3d6 sneak attack. So 46 in total.
Oh man, you feel real good about this hit until you realize you're hitting stone with metal. Unfortunately, it hits. I mean, you see a little piece of dust fly away, and you remember that time. You remember that time when you were fighting in the Underdark, and you had to fight a gargoyle with a sword, and it just did not do nearly as much damage as you'd hoped.
Hey, Arwen.
Alas, but
And I start dancing. Do you remember that time? Do a whole jig.
Nora, when you took your healing, right? I gave you.
Yep. I'm at 17 now. I'm gonna bonus action stealth move behind him again into the stairwell. Like right here.
You're going up.
Yeah, stealth, hide, bonus action.
Where did he? Good.
Well, he.
He would get.
Uh.
Well, it depends on if he leaves.
You're
the
not
area.
disengaging.
He's not disengaging.
Yeah, you're not disengaging,
so
so
there's still the-
he would get an attack of opportunity
Okay,
if you do that.
sure.
Is that okay? Is that what you want?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you would, buddy here,
Hold
Arwen
on.
would know. So
Hold on.
what?
Well, you go
What
ahead.
are you holding on?
No, you go ahead. I'm gonna read while you do that attack. Hold on.
Oh. It's
Nope,
going to
can't
reach
do it.
behind. What?
I have a thing where I can impose disadvantage on that, but Scott needed to be closer to me. Arwen needed to be closer to me.
Oh,
Push
the
the
target
button.
needs to be within 5, not the.
Yeah, the target,
Attacker.
not the attacker.
I pushed attack, and now I don't have a pop-up. I hate when this happens. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Ooh, it really does not want to roll. All right, let me find out what it's supposed to be. Claws is a strength. 20.
Do you remember the time? Whoa, it tilted weird on my screen. It looks like a 19
It does
to me.
not. Nice. It tries to catch you as you turn around the corner, but that spiral staircase just messes it up and it misses. You've
As he misses, I
successfully-
say, "Your mother smelt of hamsters, and your father was an elderberry."
Hello, pussycat.
Yep.
Green
I
Song.
know.
Green Song is going to attempt to disengage.
All right. So opposed grapples.
Sorry,
again.
not disengage. Ungrapple. Break
Okay.
the grapple.
How
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
how high are you flying?
I'm inside, so it
Yeah, I
can't
was
be
gonna say
very
you're
high.
inside.
Yeah, it's not very high.
So that, but at least that used her action.
Yeah. Burned the
So she.
economy. Oh, but Buddy is, or Joey is alone. Because I
And
thought he was
Never
she-
alone. My best friend Dusk is here.
Oh.
She lands on the ground and starts laughing at you. You think just like that you're going to get rid of me? It's not so easy.
Are you near the pool at all?
Not if I can
Pool's-
bust through a wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, the pool's very far.
Nice.
Oh, man.
From behind her, Joey, you spot out of the corner of your eye Dusk grabbing his crossbow.
Whose real name is Ilmar Mizrim.
I don't know why that's.
Stop table talking.
Sorry. It's right there for the entire world to see. We broadcast this part too. So.
What?
It's fine.
Out of curiosity, was he hidden? Would he have advantage on that shot?
He was not hidden,
Okay.
but it was a good effort. He does not quite hit.
And he shot
but-
her, not me?
He shot at her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important to know. And she whips her head around. Oh, I see how it is. And now, Joey, you're up.
That's my friend! I'm going to try to grab her
Everybody's
again.
Joey's friend.
Not everybody. I don't like this lady very much.
Very much.
I'm going to try to grab her again.
Okay.
All right, she's grabbed. And then I'm going to punch her once.
She does this weird screechy thing. You hit her.
For 7. Bonus action hit her again.
Nice.
18.
That rolled really funky on my screen.
Yeah, 18 hits.
For another 6.
Oh.
And then I'm going to
thought
say,
you had-
come on, Dusk, we're going to the pool. And then I'm going to take her with me. We're doing swimming,
Pool
goddammit.
party.
Uh, all right. You have successfully moved yourself that away, and Steve.
So
Steve.
I don't have any more superiority dies. But I think I still have my second wind and my
Because of all that cheese.
action surge.
Okie dokie. What are you
So,
doing with those things?
I'm not going to use the second wind because I'm not that hurt, but I am going to swing at this cat here, and I'm going to go again for the other leg now. I'm just trying to hack at this guy's legs.
Man, for a minute there, I thought you were attacking the old lady dragonborn.
No.
And I was,
Steve
I-
Warbler
I
has no
can't-
quarrel with the Gorva.
I can't see your combat because I'm too far away now, so I forgot
Yeah, I
that the
can't see yours
gargoyle was
either.
there. I just thought you were attacking the old lady.
The 12 won't hit, I know.
Grass.
And I think
Seems
for
to
my
be taunting you.
second attack,
For my second act.
I think because I'm a shield master, I have some things I get to do, but it doesn't do blood. I'm trying to do some bludgeoning damage here, but it's not going to happen. So I'll just swing again, same attack. I'm going to just spin around and try to hit again. That was a damage roll, not a. Wow. Wish I could keep that.
Yeah. Alas.
19.
There we go.
10 points of damage.
Dirt.
Not too shabby. I am going to use now my action surge. So I get 2 more attacks.
Action surge.
Action surge. I'm going to just come up and I'm going to try to hit him in the face with the pommel of my sword, like an upward swing. And let's see. Come on. Oh, wrong die again.
This is a good time.
17?
Yeah.
All right. For 11. And then last attack. And then this one's coming up, now coming down over his noggin.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh.
Yes, 12 points of damage. So I know he's probably having this from it being slashing. So 12, 11, and 9. So that's 32 points of slashing damage. And I'm just going to sort of breathe on like, Steve Warbler wants you to fall. That's it.
Nice. You see little bits of dust flying all over him.
Yeah, I know. Half damage is still damage.
Not dusk, though.
It's true.
It's important
No.
distinction.
Very important, yeah.
He's my friend.
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my brothers like, stop.
Oh,
What's that?
sorry. I forgot it was supposed to be the gargoyle's turn. I didn't add him to the initiative tracker. I'll go after you.
Oh.
Never mind. Oh, you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
I tell my brother, I'm like, stop hitting a gargoyle with swords, you idiots. That's vicious.
Are you viciously mocking Steve?
I'm viciously mocking the gargoyle. I'm sorry, I liked you better when you were a statue.
Ooh,
Zing!
those fighting words.
Zing!
Zing indeed.
How much wisdom does a gargoyle
2 clicks,
have?
2 clicks, 2 clicks.
Yay!
Not enough.
Oh, it almost landed on that 20. It was so
2d4 damage.
close.
Oh,
What?
Nice.
having
Nice.
damage in your brain.
in the brain, and I think he gets disadvantage on his next attack, which is the
Yeah.
real juice of that spell.
Yeah, especially because I skipped his initiative turn, huh?
One of the reasons I did that.
All right. He does not like being mocked. He comes over here.
Leave Gorble
Grass,
alone.
grass, grass!
Why are you raising your hand?
Because you should get an opportunity attack.
Who should?
Opportunity attack.
Because he just
You're up the stairs.
No, I was right
You walked-
behind him.
You said you
also-
went up the stairs.
But to
Yeah, right
position
behind him.
to position himself for an attack, so he would still be within 5 feet. At least that's the way
The
I heard
stairs
it.
start here,
Well, I
and
don't
he's
know if
going
you can
up
hide
a
if you're within 5 feet.
staircase.
That's true. You
No,
probably can't.
no, I was no.
What were you trying to do?
I was like on a step so that I could be behind him to backstab him again.
Were you hiding?
But you can't hide if you're right behind him.
No,
Yeah,
like
you need to have
were
something
right-
to physically hide behind.
You were
Okay.
right behind him, and you went up the stairs. So, okay, just so for clarification for the next turn, just so that it's clear, I'm going to move your token for a second. So you can see the step that is down here. That's the first step of a spiral staircase. So you're going up the stairs. So at this point, you're literally behind a wall halfway to the second floor. So, and that's just a confusing point. A confusing point. I thought you were trying to stay, but I thought you were trying to actively leave his space. That's why he
No.
took an attack of opportunity.
No, I was just trying to get behind him because I didn't even hide at the end of my turn.
Well, then you should
did.
have gotten the sneak attack. Because it wouldn't have worked then. You wouldn't have gotten the sneak attack.
Well, you would've.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah, you
flanking
would,
him,
'cause
so
you
it
did
wouldn't have
begin.
mattered.
Just wouldn't have had
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't have had
So
advantage.
if you're trying to stay behind him,
But he
you would
didn't.
have needed to stay here. Because you went upstairs.
Well, I think he meant
No,
to.
that's not where he was. Your gargoyle was right here.
He
though.
was here. Right. So he's here. This
And
is
that's
the
what I
bottom
mean.
of the stairs.
Get behind him more.
Right.
But you didn't. So you didn't roll with advantage on your turn. That was the whole thing. So
Right.
you were not hidden. So you could have been next to him. Except you
think
could have hidden
the
after.
The piece that I'm somehow not communicating clearly is you're standing on stairs. So if you go
I think we all
if you
get
go
that.
up one
I think we
and
all
one
get that,
to the
Dusty.
left,
But Dusty, I think we all get that. But that's not what he said when he described what he was doing. He didn't.
he said he was going behind the gargoyle.
Yeah, which doesn't mean
Right?
going all the way up the stairs like you're kind of describing him. He just put himself behind the gargoyle. I think like the theater of the mind that I'm hearing is he wanted
He
to be
has to
behind.
hide.
Well, he does not have to
But he
hide.
didn't. But he didn't hide.
And he didn't actually roll for stealth to hide. He just used the fact that I was flanking him for the ability to use sneak attack, which he can do
Okay.
as a rogue.
So there's nowhere to move though to hide because there's a wall here.
But he didn't.
That's the part that
He
I
didn't
did-
hide.
Hide.
And he doesn't have to because he didn't take
So-
advantage on his roll.
So he never tried to get somewhere he could hide. So he wouldn't have gone up the stairs. Is what he's saying.
Correct.
So you did not actually move.
He did
No,
move.
I did.
Just to
More
get
direct
behind him.
hide.
But really, it could have been just in the same space.
Yeah.
Like didn't
Okay,
move for
there's nowhere
any...
to go behind him. He's in a corner. He's against stairs and you. Because you're standing between two walls and a stairway. You're already behind him, right? Like, am I hearing that right?
But I guess the
Well,
only thing important is that Arwen
I-
didn't want to move away from him.
Right. Like the thing is like you're describing him as moving him away, and he never said that. He said he was trying to stay right behind him the whole time. And then he never did anything mechanically that would have said that he couldn't have done what he
Right. His
described.
token was here. That's the part I was confused by.
Right, because he was trying to just illustrate that he was behind the guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't. At least that's what I'm hearing it as.
I don't mind
Yeah,
if you take an opportunity.
It's a moot
attack.
point.
I
Let's just move on. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just move on.
I'm
We're-
not angry about it. I just want to make sure I understand where you're trying to be. because and so that I make sure that you know what's available to you in the room as for your own advantages too. Because I
Yep,
hate
it
being
was
in a room
my
and not
fault.
realizing.
I did not communicate properly, so we can go ahead and move on. Opportunity missed.
Okay. So he's coming this way. And while he's angry at Buddy, he took more hits from Steve. So Steve, he's going to stare at Buddy for a second, but then turn back and claw at you.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, you got
From the vicious
Oh,
you got
because of
viciously
right.
mocked.
Sorry, we talked about too many things. So
They'll
11.
both miss.
Well, only one of them was trying to hit.
Right.
All right. Arwen, you're up.
I'll just cast magic missile.
Ooh,
Oh,
Well, that's
that'll
not going to be reduced in damage.
nope.
Resist this.
wait for it. Wait for it. Anticipation.
How many is it? 3? D4?
Yeah, if you wanted, you can do it as 3 different missiles. That's how I usually do it, is 3 different missiles. And then
Yep.
you add a bonus to each one of those, right? It's plus something.
Each was,
Yep.
yeah, D4 plus 1.
So did it add that?
It did on one of them, so just add 2 to that.
So 9 total.
9 force damage.
That appeared to be effective. And you see a whole chunk of his wing fall off. Anything else, Arwen?
No.
Okay. Green Song is once again in the arms of her captor and unhappy about it.
In the arms of Warbler.
She
That commercial always makes me cry.
she looks at you. She looks you in the eye. Why are you doing this? You know you don't want to be doing this. You should set me down and we'll get you exactly what you need. Wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
No,
Oh.
I don't want to do that. You're not my real friend.
Dusk tries to follow you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah. 30. But cannot quite catch up. Joey.
The Dusk is my real friend. He'll help me. I'm going to move.
Assuming he can catch you.
So that's one move. And then I will dash. We're going to go swimming. You watch these bugs off. If you're not a taker, you'll be fine. And then watch them bugs off, and you might not smell. I'm sorry, that was rude.
As you run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Hey man, Yo.
Hey, man.
And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, man, you're creepy. Not that creepy, though. I've seen creepier.
And Steve.
Steve Warbler's getting irritated because I thought it had a shield attack that I don't have. All right,
That bum arm of yours.
telling you. That's all right.
I mean, the man fought in World War II.
It's true. The 26 to hit. Will Steve Warbler score a hit?
Get the hit, yeah.
11 points reduced, I'm certain. And then I will turn around and I'm just gonna.
You're going to boop him on the snoot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hit him with the sword again. Just 17?
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right.
You got quite the modifier there.
6 points of damage. So 17 total? Halved, I'm certain. So, and that's all Steve can do. And Steve's just gonna be like, fall! That's it.
He looks weary and very unhappy about his lot in life.
Well,
My computer keeps freezing.
he's made of stuff.
Probably too hot. He is gonna try and change his hit points to the right amount of hit points. And it's not working. So everybody just remember. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. He's gonna bite at you this time. Grass, grass, grass! Did it go? Did it go? Come on, gargoyle. Don't die. Maybe
Wait,
I should actually have my laptop on the fan that is underneath it because it's real hot. Bite. Push the button. Okay, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Roll. Oh man. Somebody roll me a d20 plus 4. Because my computer is tanking. It is too hot.
12.
Plus 4.
D20 plus 12. Plus 4.
4.
Sorry. Plus 4.
23.
No, it won't let me roll it.
I know, mine's dead too. It
Yeah,
won't do
I
anything.
don't know that that's your computer.
I think Foundry
Okay.
is maybe crapped out.
Yeah,
I rolled it.
you did?
It hasn't
Okay,
shown
that's
up in
good.
Foundry.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody can see it.
Oh,
But
I rolled
we'll-
a
So you got
19.
but we'll accept it. 19.
19, so he's going for you, Steve. Did we get 19?
19 will hit.
All right, and I need
if
Sean hit me up with a
If you've got
D6
magic
plus
rocks
2.
in front of you, you can just roll them. I mean, I've got some right here.
I have no magic rocks in front of me.
Okay.
They're all downstairs in the places I roll. I could open D&D Beyond, I suppose.
Oh.
Did it roll?
And now it is.
I'm gonna refresh
It's a
because
2.
this seems like a Foundry situation. So
It's a
But because
2?
everybody has it, I don't think refreshing is going to fix anything. I think it might be server side.
you're probably right. I'm still gonna give
I
it
mean,
a go.
yeah, give it a shot.
Considering I mean, I guess it is server side, but we're hosting. I mean, we're not hosting. We're sending.
So you said 2?
yes, I did.
All right, you
I
take
can't
2
even
points of
reload.
damage. Yeah, you take 2 points of damage. Now you can't reload. That works out all right. So it's 9:07, which is pumpkin time for our Eastern time zone friends. At this point in our game, we have 3 folks fighting a gargoyle in the tower, hanging out with Garba. The gargoyle, in case Foundry doesn't save it, is at 3 hit points. And the Auntie Greenbones is being dragged by
It's not a name we know her by.
right. Is being dragged by Joey towards Cyrena in the pool. Little does he know that she too is just barely staying alive. Dusk is following close behind, and Auntie Greenbones also has an ally following close behind. And we shall see next week. Not next week. 2 weeks. Not in 2 weeks, because that's July 4th. 4 weeks. Probably not in 4 weeks, because we got a table game on July 16th. So let's see here.
That's what we're not
Maybe
gonna-
July 18th we
We're-
will play
We're gonna
again
stream
online.
from the
We'll see.
table. We'll stream from the
We're
table.
gonna attempt to stream from the table on July 16th. So we'll keep you apprised
I don't
with,
think we
as
really will,
that
but
comes.
we'll see what happens.
I
I just loaded.
and this is where we will pick up at that point in time. Steve, remember you're down 2.
I just reloaded, so I can take care of it right now.
Perfect.
I
That's why I
did
said
too.
it.
Yeah, it just needed
Oh,
a complete refresh from our side, I think.
I had to fully log out and log back in, but
Same.
I got there.
Same.
All right. Buddy, I'm going to give you your turn just so we get to the end of the round. What are you doing?
Everything I did before. I'm gonna mock the shit out of this gargoyle.
What did you say?
And said, "You should just be a goddamn statue."
fall to pieces.
Falling to pieces.
You need me to make a saving throw for you?
I sure do. I need a saving throw. It's a +0, so
You saved. Yeah, you saved.
Oh, Joey didn't need to roll that. He did though, but he saved.
nice.
Joey felt insulted
right.
for a moment. He doesn't know why.
Arwen, give me.
Gargoyle save. Did the gargoyle save?
That's what he was saving for.
Yeah, Buddy rolled it.
But Buddy
Arwen.
rolled it. And he had no bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he had no bonus. Arwen, are you going to try to attack this gargoyle on your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if we can just take him out because he's at 3, and I just want to see if he's going to make it through your turn. Because if I don't need to paint a gargoyle before a table game, that'd be great.
I think I have one.
There's another one flying around somewhere.
True. Is your forge working?
Yeah, mine is. Oh, I don't know if Scott says.
Scott.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be.
All right, that's the end of our round anyway. That works out.
Wait. Roll
Wait.
R1D20.
Want me to roll something?
Yep.
He rolled a nat 20.
Sure did.
Oh,
Oh, with
nat
magic
20.
missile. Well, if he casts magic
was it
missile,
Just roll dice. he
auto hit.
If
anyway.
it's magic missile,
They're
then
dead.
it's
They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah. So if you cast magic missile, this gargoyle, like the darts hit, and it's like joint, groin, and the gargoyle shatters into a billion pieces of stone.
And I'm covered in concrete and dust, and I will say,
You are.
Arwen Warbler, you did the Warbler name proud.
I say,
the Arwen name.
eat a bag of Dusty Dick's gargoyle.
Oh man, I thought he was going to say that to Steve.
Oh, yeah, so did I. And also, Buddy, write that one down.
I made the notes.
Oh man.
Here, I have a pen in my hand. You can have it and write this down. Sorry. That's a little disrespectful to Bob Dole.
All right. So, thanks for joining us tonight for The Price of Beauty. And we will see you on July 16th for our next Warbler Brothers. But additionally, until then, we have Novishla Wednesday.
We have Navishla on Wednesday, and we will have
Giants on Sunday night.
We will Giants this Sunday. And also, if you're here and you haven't we don't, subscribing is great, but follow, if you haven't followed, please do hit that follow button. That would help us out a ton.
In the meantime, roll some dice, play some games, and give some of your time or treasure to a nonprofit organization that you love. Have a great night.
And if you're following on YouTube, hop over to Twitch and give us a follow there as well.
Thank you. Yes.
Ooh,
thank you. All
that
right.
too.
Cheers, everybody. All right.